Hi guys, and welcome back to Fish Under Sail. In last week's episode, we left the marina for the first time and spent the night in Paradise Cay. In this episode, we are going under the Golden Gate Bridge and heading all the way to Monterey Bay, but first we make a quick stop in Half Moon Bay. Let's go.
Hi, we are Natasha and Carl, and welcome to Fish Under Sail. We're living our dream on our Nauticat 43 sailboat, sailing, diving, fishing, and tackling boat projects as we explore the world. With Carl's expertise as a fishing guide and aircraft mechanic, and my background as a diving instructor, we're all about adventure, learning, and making the most out of life at sea. Whether you're here for some sailing tips, epic dives, or just an adventure, we're glad you're joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and join us as we chase the horizon.
Before sailing under the Golden Gate Bridge, here is what you need to know. Time your exit for slack tide or early flood. Strong ebb currents can hit 6 knots and create dangerous waves. Leave in the morning before afternoon winds build to 30 knots. Third, check the swell forecast. Shoaling outside the bridge can make waves bigger than expected. And then finally, watch for shipping traffic. This is one of the busiest waterways on the coast. Plan it right and you'll have smooth sailings into the Pacific.
So this shit is pretty intense. It is scary. I don't want to say it's scary, but it's scary. We are driving in fog, so as you can see, it's like 10 in the morning, but it's incredibly foggy. So we're using the radar that I put in just to check, but there's like ships like honking from all around. It's freaking me out. That's it.
Hey, can you get me my my earphones that are on the thing in there? I don't want to hear that horn. It skeeves me out. I don't like it.
So are we going to the right or the left or the back?
Nice and tough.
So where are we going?
So we're gonna go to the right of that bridge, the bridge face right here. All right, we're leaving the Golden Gate Bridge right now. It's been a tough couple months for us, but here's the bridge right in front of us. We're navigating through fog. You're gonna hear the sound, but once we get out of here, it's done. It's behind us, and this is the last time we're gonna see San Francisco. I promise you that. All right, here's the Golden Gate Bridge. We are on the way. We're finally about to leave San Francisco behind. Man, what a tough couple months. And I cannot wait to not see this place ever again. For the people that live here, man, I feel for you. But we are going, bro.
This is such a big moment. We are like, I'm gonna cry. We are under the Golden Gate Bridge right now. We're finally leaving California. It's been so hard. Like the past 2 months have been just too much. So this is just such a like amazing moment. I'm so happy. I feel so blessed. Like this is just amazing.
Goodbye, San Francisco. Peace.
That is the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah!
That's it. We almost crossed it.
Yay! Amazing.
The shipping channel, and we in it. We're heading south. That's a creepy bridge. I don't like going out under that thing. We have fog. We're motoring down the coast right now. We're on the way to Half Moon Bay. It's beautiful out here, flat, calm. Only problem is the wind's coming from directly ahead of us, and I'm not going to beat into the wind, and mostly because I don't know how to. So We got the sail up, and yeah, that's a win. Anyway, we'll be there soon. Another couple hours. We'll be safely anchored and enjoying a couple days. Alright, so we just did the commissioning of the autopilot that we just installed last month. It's working beautifully right now. It's holding our course at 170. We're basically going straight south to Half Moon Bay. And it's fucking...
Don't pretend like you weren't excited.
Oh, I am. I'm hyped. I was super worried that, because this is a custom system. Like, I mixed some stuff that was original with the boat with some new stuff and the PNG, and it's all working. It's awesome. So you're definitely gonna refuel in Half Moon Bay. Check another thing I figured out. You might like this. So here's the deal. We have 17 days to get from San Francisco all the way down to Mexico because my girlfriend's visa is going to run out. So that's the mission. We just spent the last couple months refitting this boat. Still some stuff I need to do, but we'll get to it when we can. Right now we got to get to Mexico. So it's going to be a wild ride. I want you to follow along, and there's definitely going to be some big fish and some monster kingfish when we get to Mexico. I promise you that. Got a buoy full of seals welcoming us to Half Moon Bay. What's up, boys? Here she is, anchored up back there. Unhearted. And those rocks fucking stink, but it is the same smell as South Africa. It's our security guard, Bob, keeping our dinghy Frank nice and safe over here. Just had a badass meal. She had clam chowder. I had like 10 things. And now I'm about to go right back to the boat and go to sleep. You got that? That's crazy. The sea lions over there tearing apart fish. The wind could shut off the engine and watch them for a bit. But I'm so tired I'm about to fall asleep, so to the boat we go. So I took the time to install our second bifacial solar panel hanging off the stern rails. We were kind of struggling with power issues on the way down. We didn't get to get everything we wanted done before having to head to Mexico, so we kind of just dealt with it. And that's one of the reasons we stopped at the Marina a couple of times on the way down as well.
No way!
Carl ended up spotting a baby whale that got stuck in that marina area. They had to lock up the entire place just to try and get it out.
Tour guide.
Nature tour. Okay.
He came to pick me up from the boat because he saw a whale. That's love.
All right, it's now 8 a.m. We're gonna get some diesel here at the fuel dock, which looks like it's open right now. So the first one's in. Get some diesel, and then we're gonna head out 65 miles south, Monterey Bay today.
Nice.
Monterey Bay.
How's the weather and everything?
The weather's looking good. There's gonna be some winds today, but that are back. So we should make some good time, honestly.
You excited?
I'm pretty excited. Monterey Bay is a big stop.
Bye-bye, birdies.
All right, we're leaving Half Moon Bay. We just got some fuel at the Marina back there. But I don't know if it's a California thing or what. But all these dock attendants here, they're lazy as hell. They just sit in their office and they watch you struggle trying to dock the boat in wind. Like, it's just me, my girlfriend, she's trying to throw a bow line and then run over and grab it. And these guys are just sitting in the office staring. It's absolute BS. And you pay that much money for it. I don't know. There's something wrong with the state. Every single fuel dock's been like that. I don't know. I cannot wait to say goodbye to California. Anyway, we out and we're headed to Monterey today. We are under sail, heading out of Half Moon Bay to Monterey. Look at that. We got some whales coming with us. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey. We've just rounded Pigeon Point, which is over there, which is a point where the winds can get pretty gnarly and the seas can get pretty gnarly. So I came out just a bit. We're making good speeds. We're getting about 7.5 knots, motor sailing around. So it's gonna be a long day though. Hopefully we get into Monterey, around 8 or 9. If we don't feel like going all the way over, we'll stop in Santa Cruz and then do the rest tomorrow. We'll see. Things are going well. We got a good amount of wind. We're making good progress. There's seals. Tons of seals. That's so many. I've never seen some seals swim up like that. This is Florida, but yeah, the winds are whipping. We saw pretty close to 30 knots a little while ago, so we messed with the sail. We got a tiny little head sail now. That's about it. It got pretty nuts. It called for like 6-foot seas. We're looking at like 8-foot seas with a couple 10s thrown in. And it said it would be 8 seconds apart. These things are right on top of each other. So we're getting beat up, but we're almost there. That's Santa Cruz and that's Monterey. So we're gonna duck into the bay where it's gonna be calm and shoot us. It's cold and windy out there, so we're chilling inside. What's up? And what do we got here? We are getting ready to get to Monterey. We're probably about 6 miles out right now. I got the radar running because we're in some fog. And yeah, things are going well. Get there, set the hook, and get a good night's sleep.
Dis absolute malligheid op die oomblik. Ek sal vir my nou stuur. Ek het net gehuil, ek het my knie gestamp, geval. Dis net terrible. Sorry, dis nou nie 'n voice note nie, maar ja. Maar alles rol en dis net ek's moeg en gatvol en ek kry koud en alles pyn. So ja, ek sal vir my walvis video stuur. Ons nou net
we are just about 3 miles out from the Monterey breakwater there. Been chilling inside because it's warmer and less windy. But there are some big waves out here right now. Probably won't be able to see them at the moment, but there's some like 10 or 12 foot rollers that come through and just lift our boat way up. It's crazy. But there it is. See the lights in the distance. A couple miles left. There's my red buoy coming up. Be in there. It's out.
Oh no!
Got in kind of late last night. We dealt with the mooring ball minefield, got through it, set our anchor, got a decent sleep. So I'm thinking we're gonna spend probably 2 nights here waiting on a weather window to cross Big Sur. We got quite a few navigational challenges still ahead, so I'll show you. So we got some serious seas going on. So the next one here is Big Sur. So what we'll probably do is Sunday night, we're gonna change anchorages, come around the bend here and do as much of the travel as we can and anchor in this cove. That way, when we get the weather window, we're gonna leave early and try to cross Big Sur, this point, try to avoid any of the nasty weather that can kick up there. So if we hit that early Monday morning in our supposed weather window, we get down around past that, and then we got about 100 miles to get down to our next anchorage, which is either going to be San Simeon or we're going to try to get into Morro Bay. But Morro Bay can have some serious, getting into the bay can be pretty dangerous depending on the seas. So we got 2 options. So the next big concern is Big Sur. So if we get a good weather window, we will round that and start heading down to Point Conception. Now Point Conception is can be a serious point around as well. They call it the Cape Horn of California. So we're gonna get up in here around Morro Bay, get close to this point, and also wait for the weather window to round that thing. Beautiful morning out here in Half Moon Bay. We're gonna take the day off today. We're not gonna travel. I'm charging our battery bank right now, helping out the solar panels. We got a bit of work to do to get ready to sail tomorrow. We'll unfurl the head sail all the way, so that way I can tighten the halyard pretty tight, because I plan on using that tomorrow for some downwind sailing. I'm gonna raise the mainsail. I gotta fix these Dutchman flaking lines. They're not ran correctly. And then we'll do a couple more things. That way tomorrow we can start really making some good sea miles, because we don't have that much time. We got to get to Mexico in about 13 days. And we're now in Monterey Bay, so it's about 400 miles, but we'll get it done. We'll get all the prep work done today and be on the way.
We are safe, but I want to say kudos to every single sailor out there. This is the most anxiety I've had in my life. Like, I'm getting chest pains. We didn't sleep well last night, and Kyle is very, very busy. So we decided to go into a marina and just have a good night's sleep and refresh and charge everything and get more water. But then the slip that they gave us was so small that there was just no way we would have been able to go in. So I'll show you guys now. We ended up going into, I'll go show you. Sorry, it's so loud from the seals, but basically we came in from there, had to go in here, and there's a massive current right here, and then at the end of that we had to dock on that side, so we couldn't do it. Ended up reversing to the other side, and then a lady saw us, and then she said she'll help us, and she gave us some advice. She just came from Mexico. She's pretty excited for us, so then she helped us. We radioed the marina and told them, like, this is not going to work, we need a better option. So they gave us this slip, so it's right at the end. We don't have to drive anywhere, we could just dock in, and then tomorrow or the day after when we leave, we can just go straight out and then be done with it. So now we're getting fuel. No, we're not getting fuel, we're getting electricity. And then this is a very popular area, obviously there's so many tourists. And when we docked over there, I got off the boat, and a seal came at me, just jumped out of the water. I screamed so loud, everyone was laughing at me. But there's also a seal dock. So under these buildings, it's just covered in seals. So they keep popping up. I've seen a few otters already. We've been here for like an hour. I don't know if you can see, but they're like jumping around. It's pretty amazing.
So we opted to hop in a marina for about 2 nights. That way we can get our power good, water, take up the trash, get everything organized for this big sail we got coming up. So here we are. We're at the end cap here of Alpha, right here in the middle of Monterey Bay. Man, getting in here was nuts though. Like, these guys, I'm telling you, there's something going on here in California, man. I know you guys hear me say it every 5 minutes, but they just don't listen, and they're just super unhelpful. Like I was telling you, this is a 43-foot boat, weighs 30,000 pounds. It's got no bow thruster, single inboard. It's super high freeboard. The wind is blowing 15 knots. Like, it's going to be difficult to get into a slip. So they give us the slip all the way in the back. That's too skinny for our boat to fit in. Oh, it was almost a near disaster. But we got out of there, and we got on the end cap. So I'm gonna de-stress a little bit, sleep soundly tonight, and we'll get this boat ready to go south. This is the slip they wanted us to get into. It ain't even wide enough, and we're all the way at the end, and the wind is howling right now. And I told them all this shit, and yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just sick of dealing with these people. Well, we're on the way to go check in with them.
I could. Wait, that dude's like trying to figure out what to do about the seal. And this dog is there. I don't know, I can't figure it out.
Pretty comical.
It is pretty funny. I know, he's on the boat next door.
I am fixing our head sail furling line. So now we got, this line was way too thin of a diameter. It wasn't strong enough for such a big head sail and such a big boat, and it's also tears your hands up to use it. So I swapped it out with a thicker 10 mil line. I added some extra blocks all around here and got rid of a bunch of friction. So, and then we also fixed the halyard tension on our head sail. So now this thing should work a lot better and a lot freer. Kind of a cool dock here. We're at the end, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you see what's going on over there. Parties all around, restaurants right here. We got seals. There's a seal over there flirting with the seal right there. Yeah, we're about to go take a walk.
Hey, baby. Hey.
Just chilling out. We got reservations at a restaurant just over there, so we're waiting for him to call. Got the hammock up between the masts, and we're chilling, watching the seals do whatever seals do over there. Beautiful. Everywhere.
Our beautiful home, chilling hard. So we are just doing some last minute shopping. Everything is closed because it's Sunday, so that's a bit annoying. We still need a few things, but we'll be leaving at about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. We've refilled the water, got electricity, refueled our bodies. We feel much better. We got some good sleep, so now we're ready to go. Tomorrow's going to be a 15-hour day, so it's going to be quite intense. Wish us luck, and see you on the other side. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and let me know if there are any places you think we should visit while heading down the coast. On next week's episode, we are heading to Monterey Bay, where we will be doing some metal detecting and just enjoying the town for a few days. So join us, and don't forget to like and subscribe.